Friends and colleagues in the mining industry, I am very pleased to have been afforded the opportunity to make a few comments at the Yukon Geoscience Forum this year. BMC has enjoyed the privilege of supporting geoscience over the years, and we look forward to continuing to support what is an important annual event to our industry. Firstly, though, I'd like to acknowledge and thank the various First Nations here that have exploration and mining activities within your traditional territory. The relationships between miners and traditional owners are important. You are valuable and treasured partners in our industry, and I recognise and thank you for it. I would also like to thank and acknowledge the organisers and supporting companies that made Geoscience Forum happen this year. It has been a triumph in challenging circumstances, and you and the various presenters and participants should be proud of yourselves for delivering such a high quality product. The last 2 years has been very challenging for everyone in the world, and the delivery of this forum is a real achievement you should be proud of. During the COVID pandemic, the main driver supporting Yukon jobs and the Yukon economy has been mining and exploration, which continue to adapt and operate safely and effectively throughout. In Yukon, the mining industry is the largest employer outside of the government, and there is no other industry that is capable of taking up this role. Indeed, around the world, it is mining and exploration that is the most likely to provide economic opportunity for regional communities, and Yukon is no exception. We are all aware of the many links between our industry and First Nations and non-First Nations regional communities alike. This is not unique to the Yukon, but it is especially true in the Yukon. Modern relationships between mining companies and local communities are symbiotic in that they provide long-lasting and beneficial outcomes for both parties. Ours is an industry that leads the world in supporting regional communities, and I, for one, am very proud of that undeniable fact, and I hope you are too. In early 2021, the Canadian government issued a list of strategic minerals that they deemed are vital to growing Canada's clean, modern economy and achieving net zero carbon emissions over the next 20 to 30 years. Canada is primed to capitalise on the rising global demand for critical minerals, driven in large part by their role in the transition to a low-carbon and digitised economy. Essential for renewable energy and clean technology applications like batteries, permanent magnets, solar panels, wind turbines. These minerals are also required inputs for advanced manufacturing supply chains, including defence, security technologies, consumer electronics, agriculture, medical applications, critical infrastructure, the list goes on. The economies that quickly secure a position in shifting supply chains will be well situated for long-term economic growth and prosperity. Yukon is a mineral-rich locality, and Yukon is stand to be in the box seat to reap benefits from a mining boom in these commodities over the next 50 years. Mining is a solution for climate change, and the mining industry is both a funder and a driving force behind the creation and adoption of new technology needed to combat climate change. And yet, unbelievably, it is an industry that is an easy target for detractors because we don't sell our message as well as we should. Conferences such as Yukon Geoscience are important forums for sharing our various stories, assisting collaboration between people and companies associated in our industry, and building on our continuous improvement in how we go about our business so that we can deliver better outcomes that benefit all Canadians. One of the big initiatives in Yukon in 2021 and through into 2022 will be the opportunity to revitalise the industry through a review of the various legislation that governs mining and exploration. Over the last 5 years, the Yukon has seen significant deterioration of the processes around assessment of exploration and mining applications. Processes that were designed to be fair, transparent, and to deliver fact-based assessment have been eroded. It seems more and more that the only group still following the rules is our industry. 5 years ago, a simple 30-day application process took 30 days and could be relied on to take 30 days. Now proponents are routinely reporting that the same process can take over 180 days. Now, project proponents and the funders behind us are often left bewildered and confused. The only certainty we have today is that the process isn't the process, despite what the legislation might say. How do we fix this? This initiative to review the legislation provides us all with a once-in-a-generation opportunity to put in place modern legislation that provides certainty for mining companies and the public alike and supports our long-term, vibrant and sustainable mining industry that we can all be proud of. It is important that our industry takes up the challenge to participate and be heard in the discussions around this matter, and it is important that government facilitate and commit to the industry's participation. If this doesn't happen, our industry will become a footnote in history, and the jobs and opportunities that you have all worked so hard to create and that we as an industry have provided to regional communities will be lost forever. We must not allow this to happen. Friends and colleagues, I urge you all not just to observe and comment on the process, but to demand and exercise your right to be involved and to be heard. Please do not sit in the back row on this issue. If you do, we will not get the outcome that we and Yukon deserves, and the Yukon will end up losing an industry. Ladies and gentlemen, I close by repeating my thanks to those that organised and worked towards the success of Yukon Geoscience despite the challenging circumstances. It has been very successful, and you should be proud of yourselves. BMC looks forward to continuing to support the forum, and I look forward to your presence next time. Thank you very much.